guys. Hey, what is up, you guys? For those of you that don't already know, my name is Gianna and I'm trying to get adjusted. And I die a little bit inside every time I do my intro just because of all of the people that have made fun of me for it. But it's my intro, I love it, so I'll continue to do it. I recently moved, which if you're subscribed to me, you would have known, and you probably have seen my last few videos, and you're probably wondering how I have so much time to film right now. I currently haven't been able to find a job yet since moving, which is kind of frustrating, but I'm one of those people that believes that everything happens for a reason, so I'm also just glad that I have the opportunity to do YouTube for once. This is something that I've always wanted to do, especially since I was like 10 years old, so it's been almost 9 years now, and I finally have the free time to do it, and I'm going to take advantage of it. So, before I start the video, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the positive feedback that you guys have showed me on my boyfriend tag video. I literally just uploaded it about an hour ago. There's already so many nice comments and nice things that you guys have said to me. And recently, one of my friends that, not even that I went to high school, it's just someone that I've known for a while, his name's Fernando. He just started a YouTube channel, and by the time this video goes up, I'm hoping he'll probably have 2 videos up, but I'll leave his link below in the description. So today I'm gonna go for a kind of darker makeup look, and this is just gonna be a get ready with me. It's not gonna be like a tutorial or anything. And I've already got my circle lenses in, my hair extensions in, my foundation, concealer, and contour. So I'm gonna start and go ahead now. I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. Okay, so with all of that being said, with me moving here and having a bunch of free time, I feel that it's also given me a lot of time to reflect on a lot of stuff, and I actually spend a lot of my time on YouTube. And I recently watched Ava Gutowski's short film for her book that she just published. I actually don't know if it was super recently, but pretty much the short film was just a chapter of her book, which was something that happened in her life, and it was a pretty traumatic story, which I'm just so amazed and shocked at how brave she has to be to share something like that, which I'll try and remember to link her video down below. But her short film just pretty much explains how she experienced a lot of emotional trauma during this part of her life where she was still in high school, and she experienced sexual abuse. And you guys are probably wondering why this is something that I'm talking about, but if you've watched me for a while now, and you've watched my channel from maybe a year or 2 ago, you would have seen things like my PTSD and relationships video, which I'm going to be making a kind of newer version of that soon. But for a while, when I was really young, I was in a pretty abusive relationship, and just watching her video was kind of triggering for me, especially because I feel like I'm super glad and lucky that someone like her is bringing attention to these kinds of things. But just watching it reminded me of me being in that kind of situation, and it's brought up a lot of just I don't even know how to explain that. I guess just depression and anxiety. Oh my gosh. My eyebrows are so dark for what they usually look like. I usually don't use this shade. This is the Dip Brow in Ebony, which, I don't know, I like it right now. So I'm going to start eyeshadow, and I'm going to go for the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar by Too Faced, and I'm going to go into peanut butter just to like get a transition. So continuing on to what I was saying earlier, I'm just super glad that this is something that I'll be able to do more often, just because I've always wanted to have like a voice and an influence on people, just because I don't want to say that I've had the worst life, but I have experienced some pretty like unfortunate things, and I would want to be able to be a kind of voice for some people that have experienced similar things. Okay, so there's a transition. Now I'm going to go in with this same blending brush and go into the shade Licorice, which is the black shade in the palette. And alright. I feel like at this point there's a lot of you guys watching me that don't really know me, so if you go back and watch a lot of my videos, you probably get to know me a lot better, but I am going to try to focus on making just like talking videos and videos with like this kind of style, so that you're watching just kind of two things at once. I hope this looks good. Okay, so I've got the eyeshadow done. Don't think I'm going to do much more to it. I originally wasn't going to do much eyeshadow besides the black, so now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner, which I probably should buy more of because I'm running out. By the way, I'm not the best at doing wings. I feel like I have my good days and I have my bad days. But, I decided to go for a bigger wing just like look more dramatic, and I feel like I'm gonna regret it. Okay. So while I do the other wing, I guess I'll try to talk more. I know that you guys are probably wondering why I don't have a job. When I moved, I had a job lined up for me at the company that I had already worked for. So I could just transfer here and continue working for that same place. And I decided I didn't want to, so I just kind of never, well, it's not that I never went, so I went there, and things just kind of got complicated. The location that I was at had some trouble with, I guess, transferring over all of my stuff, and when I got here, they said that they didn't know about me transferring or anything. So I've been looking for a new job, and I applied for a job at a makeup counter in the mall because I live like 2 or 3 blocks away. And pretty much what they told me at that place was that they're only looking for a manager at the moment, and that I obviously don't have management experience. I know that I don't, and I'm perfectly fine with not getting the manager job. But they don't have any other positions available, and that if I don't find anything before they do have more positions available, that I should go back. But she pretty much just told me, like, oh, you have the job, but I can't give it to you because we don't have any open positions, which was like the biggest slap in the face, just because I would have rather been like, oh, like maybe this just isn't the job for you, or maybe you should try applying once you have more experience in like cosmetics or something. But she was like, obviously, like, you like makeup, and I really like your makeup as well, but I don't have a position to give you, so you're gonna have to wait until we have more openings. And I just have been applying at other places, but I live in like a college town, so it's really hard to get a job, and a lot of places that I've gone to have said that spring break would be the best time to look for a job there, just because that's when they lose a lot of their college students. And yeah. So pretty much right now, this is my only job. So if you like watching me on the internet, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And hopefully you guys will suggest something for me to do. I've been wanting to do videos like favorite videos. I don't know if I would do monthly favorites, just because there's a lot of things that I like and I keep, and I don't really change up. Oh no, my ear. I don't really change up my products too often, so it's like, it's hard to say this is a new favorite that I have unless I was just showing you one thing. So I'll probably do favorites like often, but not super often. Now I've just got to wipe some chapstick off. And gonna go for this. This is the Kat Von D Witches. And this is actually, I love black lipstick. This is probably my favorite lipstick. It's just that I feel like with all black lipsticks, it's kind of hard for your lips not to feel dry. And also for it to stay on like completely, especially around the middle. Especially because I feel like I've tried other Kat Von D lipsticks, which I don't own any, but I have tried a few. And I've worn them all day long, and they don't fade off as much as this black one does. Towards the middle, it fades off to where I have to reapply this lipstick. But I only have to reapply it like maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the day. Instead of like a regular lipstick that I would have to reapply multiple times throughout the day, especially when I eat or something. So it's not too bad, but I do own lipsticks and I have tried lipsticks that don't wear off to where I have to reapply them. Oh, also, since I've moved, this is probably going to be like the longest video of your life, but since I've moved, it's been so much easier to upload videos just because there's only 2 of us living here and we bought like the fastest internet option that you can have. So when I go to upload a video, it takes about the amount of time to upload the video as like the length of time that the video actually is, instead of taking like 4 hours, because when I lived with my parents still, I would have to wait until like 1 a.m. to upload the video overnight and then post it in the morning. And then I still have to keep that open. Oh, but right, so I was saying I would have to wait until like overnight and then post my video in the morning, or I'd have to wait for a day that nobody was going to be in the house, which was usually a Tuesday, which I didn't work Monday, Tuesday, so it was like I had the day off, but usually I'd take like Monday to like have the day off and not do anything, and then I wouldn't have like a video prepared because I knew that it was going to take a long time to upload. So it's just this like never-ending cycle of like, do I make a video because am I going to be able to upload it, or just that silly kind of stuff. Now I'm opening these lashes, which they're not new. I just keep them in one of the little Ardell cases because I have 2 different pairs in here, but I'm gonna be, I don't know which ones to use. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go for these big thick ones since I never wear thick lashes. That's how it looks so far. anyways, if you like watching me do my makeup, then give this video a thumbs up, just because I feel like the only reason I don't film as many makeup videos is just because I feel like that's not really what people want to watch on my channel. And I'm not super great at them, especially because I'm not super great at editing videos. Just because I did recently start using a new video editing software, and it's kind of hard to warm up to at first. So now before I put these lashes on, I'm actually not sure what they are. I know that they're Eyeliner lashes. I just don't know which ones they are because I've had them since Halloween, because for Halloween I dressed up as a Playboy bunny with my sister and our friend, and I bought like the biggest, thickest lashes that they had at the store at the time. So while the lash glue kind of dries on those, I'm gonna highlight, which I usually feel like I don't highlight very often, just because I feel like most of the time I go for a more natural look, which I know a lot of people can make their highlight look very natural, but I never can. So I'm gonna take this ColourPop highlighter in Fanny Pack. It's a really white one. And my camera is dying. Oh my god. So hopefully I can finish this before then. So there's that. Now I'm gonna put on my lashes really quick. And I'm gonna say bye, just because I don't want to end up not filming an outro for this video. So if you like this video, subscribe, and if you haven't seen my previous videos, go check them out. I just did a boyfriend tag, and then I did the girlfriend does my makeup tag, so I did my boyfriend's makeup, which was really cool and fun. So glad he let me do that. Oh god, I haven't worn thick lashes in such a long time. So, that's the finished makeup look, and before my camera dies. That's it. Bye!